Hello and welcome to a video version of our Tuesday Tapestry. Today I would like to just reflect with you a little bit about the readings for the fifth Sunday in Lent, and particularly the raising of Lazarus from the dead. This is a beautiful gospel passage that we can reflect on as God's people this Sunday. And of course, all the readings now are getting more somber, more serious as Jesus makes his way to Jerusalem. And in this particular reading on this Sunday, we're reflecting on Jesus as the Lord of life, as the giver of all life. If you read John's Gospel in its entirety, you'll see a progression in this particular theme. So, for example, you remember that Jesus raises Jairus' daughter to life. The daughter probably had been dead just for a few moments. And then later on, the widow of Nain's son is being buried, and they're taking him out of the city walls to bury him, and Jesus raises him to life. And then, of course, today, the gospel for the fifth Sunday of Lent, Jesus raises Lazarus to life. So if you look at that, you've got a little girl who was dead just for a few moments, a man who had been dead for 24 hours, because we knew they had to be buried within 24 hours, and then Lazarus being raised after 4 days. Moments, a day, 4 days. John is giving us a dramatic representation of Jesus as the Lord of life. The reader of St. John's Gospel is saying, wow, a few moments, a day, 4 days, what's next? Well, what's next is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. That's what's next. And this is not just a resuscitation, because all three of those persons eventually died. This is the resurrection of Jesus from the dead, conquering sin and death once and for all, and giving us eternal life. And so we see in this gospel today that the question is posed to Jesus as he comes upon Mary and Martha, and they say to him, Lord, where have you been? It's kind of like they're saying to him, where were you? Lazarus died. Where were you? Where were you when we needed you? And of course, again, the evangelist is saying the answer is, he was right there with them. Jesus was always there. Jesus is calm, he's sorry, he's sad, he's weeping that his friend has died, but he's not anxious, he's not panicking, because Jesus is always with the Father, and Jesus and the Father in the Spirit are always with us. So there's this sense in John's Gospel that the answer Jesus gives is, don't worry, I'm here. Am I not the truth and the way and the life? What do you mean, where was I? I'm here. I'm always here. I'm always with you. I'm always bringing you new life. This is really a marvelous reflection then that we can, these are wonderful things to think about. One more thought though that I want to leave you with. I think it's instructive that Martha believed in Jesus. She said, yes, Lord, I've come to believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God. I've come to believe that you are indeed the resurrection and the life. But notice she says it before Lazarus is resuscitated, not after. She believes in Jesus without seeing. I remember one time a National Geographic photographer said, a lot of people say, I'll believe it when I see it. But for me as a photographer, it's I see it because I believe it. That's a very beautiful insight, isn't it? That we believe in Jesus even without seeing, even when our lives are going wrong, even when things are difficult, even when we seem to be at the bottom of the barrel and everything's going wrong, we still believe in Jesus. We still believe that, yes, he is here with me. It may seem like he's not. That may be my perception, but he is with me. He's always with me, calling me to new life. Do we believe that? If we do, we will see it, and it will be evident in our lives. God bless you, and I pray that the rest of our Lent is filled with many graces for you.